So then how about the second session, bringing the heat?
Okay. Yeah. And in my observation of working deeply in that Z position, um, we're boldly going where no man or woman has gone before. We're going to a layer that has sat very close to the bones. I think of it as periosteum level. And challenging the body at that level um, creates an autonomic response. It wouldn't be, we could say a version of, hey, I'm late for this meeting. You'll start to feel your heart rate accelerate, or many people will. Or, even something like, it's the smallest cue where the body goes into an accelerated realm. The Z challenges that a little bit autonomically. And it's in that moment that we get to see how someone processes their autonomic, let's call it their autonomic nervous system. Is it discharging? Is something coming out of them? Or are they holding it in? It's literally when the system starts boiling and vibrating and heating up. If someone doesn't have the the built-in resources to let the heat come through, it's going to be very uncomfortable. And so I noticed that with people doing the Z, that I will coach them on how to help the energy move through the body. You could call it related to Kundalini, but it's really creating an avenue of a thoroughfare so that the energy can come all the way up through the line. Because many people will try to clamp down on it and grin and kind of hold it in and contract. But learning how to move the energy through the body is part of the outcome of this process. And that's present in the 10 series too. People need to learn how to move the energy through the body and not just tolerate it or, hold it in. That's what got them in trouble in the first place.
The Z, like in theory, then it's almost like four, five, six, and seven. It seems like that's all available on some level. Like if we were to relate it to the basic series, you know, it's all about going up, like shooting up through the middle.
It is. That's exactly what it is. I mean, I think of it in ways that sometimes I don't describe to people, but I think of it as liberating the line so it can come up, that the access, so it's not just a concept, but there actually is an energetic highway that goes through the body. And yes, we might talk about it as being an imaginative line, but you go into Tibetan medicine, we have the central channel. It's really all part of the same thing. It's just that we're organizing the body around that line. And if the line is not extended and free and open, we can't really completely do that. So teaching someone how to allow the energy to move all the way through is very empowering. And then next time they're having a fight with their spouse or they're arguing and fighting in traffic, instead of hunkering down, they can actually move the energy through the body. That's what the body's designed to do. It's not really designed to hold it.
Like it finally makes sense, the energetic picture where it goes like the energy comes up and goes around and then comes back in and comes like we can
Yeah,
start thinking of it like that.
exactly. It's like a fountain. And I think of the up point at the top of the head is, where the nose and the ear bisect. What Rolf would call the up point is, a blowhole, where
Right.
we want the pressure to come up and out through the body. Sometimes we want it to ground, but to have it available to go up is it completely affects the placement of the cranium. It allows the cranium to ascend, and then that allows the whole trunk to extend and to open up and expand.